Dear students, how are you all? Now, let us discuss about in this video about AC generator. AC means alternating current. Okay, alternating current means that which varies with respect to time. Here, even the direction of the flow of current. If it is moving from left to right, then suddenly it starts from moving right to left, then again left to right. This is called alternating. Alternating means changing. So in this setup you will have two strong magnets which has got north and south polarity as shown in the diagram. As per the Faraday's law, you know that if I keep, there will be a strong magnetic field going between the north and the south pole. As per the Faraday's law, if you take a simple wire and you move it, you are going to affect the magnetic flux, thereby the wire will catch some current. Now we can take a coil. Now we can use this current. Now how it is done, we are going to discuss that now. So in this setup you are seeing there is a coil, and and this coil is being kept in this strong magnetic field of intensity, let us say B, and you have to rotate this coil. So imagine this hand is that coil, and this lines are passing like this, and you're going to rotate the coil like this. When you're rotating the coil, obviously you're influencing the magnetic flux, and as per the Faraday's law, some current will be caught in that wire. What will be the direction means you can use the right hand generator right hand rule, and in that generator right hand rule you have to take three fingers. This thumb is indicating the force, this index finger is indicating the magnetic field direction, and this the middle finger will be indicating the direction of current. Okay, so you have to place it in such a way that this index finger should point towards the direction of the magnetic field. So you have got a loop where if you take this leg, so you should place the finger in such a way that the finger should be pointing towards the direction of the magnetic field, and we are going to rotate this in a anti-clockwise fashion. That means this part will be going up and this leg will be going down. So if it is going up means the motion is in the upward direction, right? So just see like this. Here if I put the finger like this, you take this wire, I've just rotated the diagram, you take this wire, you put it like this. Alright, now this finger is pointing towards the B direction. This will point towards the direction of the current because this is showing the direction of the motion, right? So in this situation, on this part the direction of current will be across into the page, and here it will be a dot. If you apply the same concept, you can find that this part will be a dot. Here the force will be acting upward, and here the force will be acting downward. Alright, and the direction of current here it is like this in this case. That means it will flow like this. Alright, it will flow like this. So this is the case. This is the case. Now, is it same all the time? It is not same all the time, because at this instant of time this is in the upward direction, the force in the upward direction. Here this is in the downward direction. So when you are rotating it, you see this leg is there, this leg is there, you are rotating it, right? You are doing like this, and then this part is going down. So when it rotates, let us, I'll put some name here, let us say PQ and RS. Alright, PQ, RS, it is rotating like this, like my hand. Alright, so when it is rotating, so this will come here and RS will come this side. So there will be a situation when even PQ will be going down and RS will be going up. This will happen after half a cycle, isn't it? You see this index finger and the little finger, after half a cycle this is going down and this is going up. So in that situation what will happen? The direction of current will reverse. This right hand side you will see a cross, and the left hand side you will see a dot. So that means this direction will be reversed, then it will be in this direction, this direction. So after every half cycle you're seeing the change in the direction of the current. That is why it is called alternating current. And because in this process you are generating current, you are calling this as AC generator. You are generating current. Alright. Now for rotating this loop, you can use a motor. But basically in generator you are converting mechanical energy into electrical energy. So in this, if you see this circuit, so the components are here. I have put a bulb. Obviously this bulb will glow. Okay. Now the thing is, this has to be connected to a wire so that it acts like a circuit. But when you are rotating this, if you simply put a wire here, the wire get twisted, isn't it? So you cannot allow that kind of situation, you know. This will be rotating, let us say, very fast. Then this wire also, you need a very long wire either, or this wire also will be twisted up, because this wire and this wire connected directly. You cannot directly, you know, rotate like that. The whole circuit will be twisted up. So what they do basically is, you should have some mechanism that this wire and this wire are connected by a channel called a carbon brush. Carbon is a good conductor of electricity. And in electrostatics we have seen that, suppose you want to charge an object, this is a charged body and this is an uncharged body, you need to simply touch it, okay, or you need to put a conducting wire here, so the charge will transfer from here to here. So we use a brush. Why we use a brush? Because the whatever charges are there, it will go to here, and from there in the circuit. Current is basically movement of charges, right? Now, so if you want this to happen, if this loop should not get twisted, we need to do a arrangement. We need to ensure that this wire is connected to this leg all the time. AB is connected to this left part of the circuit, and CD connected to the right part of the circuit. Okay, this carbon brush should be connected to AB all the time, and this carbon brush should be connected to CD all the time. So for that they use a slip ring. So when this rotates, the slip ring also rotates. Alright, and this wire will be in contact with this slip ring only. AB will be connected to slip ring 1 only, and CD will be connected to slip ring 2 only. So when it rotates, so it will be in touch with this is in touch with this, and from here the charges are going. And after every half a cycle, what is happening? The direction is getting reversed. Similarly, the CD also is connected only to slip ring 2. Sorry. Okay. So this is the mechanism of a AC generator. So after every half a cycle, the direction is reversed. That's why it is a alternating current. Now, can we make? Suppose you want to convert this AC generator into a DC generator. Okay, what does a DC generator means? DC generator means the direction of flow current should always be same, in the same direction, either left to right or right to left, no variation like this. Alright, so if that has to happen, see carefully what is happening here. Here the direction of when the situation is like this, that when this is going up, the direction of current is cross, and the current is flowing like this. Because it is rotating, this portion is coming this side and this portion is going that side. So when it coming this side, again in this wire the direction of current is like this. Okay, so this is happening after every half cycle. So we should have a mechanism where this brush is connected to AB for half the cycle, and CD for another half the cycle, then again AB, then again CD, AB, CD, like that. Then what will happen? Every time in this wire, in this leg, this the connected part of this will be indicating this type of current only, and direction of current will be only in one direction. So this is achieved by a mechanism called a slip ring. There is a split in the, it is called a slip ring. There is a split in the middle. Okay, so here what happens is, this coil is rotated. So when this coil is rotated, this half the slip ring will be connected to AB, and another half will be connected to CD. So the first half, let us take one full cycle. So the first half, this will be connected to AB and it will rotate. So this ring also will rotate. So after half the cycle, this ring will touch the carbon brush. Okay, after that again this ring will touch. Let us say this ring 1 and 2. For the first half cycle, 1 will touch the carbon brush at A location. For the second half cycle, ring 2 will touch. So this will maintain the uniformity of direction in the circuit, which is nothing but the DC generator concept. So with slight modification, AC generator can be modified into a DC generator. Please understand the mechanism of it. And here yeah, that's it.